Yo, my name is Young Nicky. I'm from Seattle, Washington. So this is Young Nicky. I'm from Seattle, Washington. Grew up out here, 26th and Lanes. Actually, the address I grew up in. My grandma came up here from Louisiana, and they built a house from ground up, and we all our family stayed in one house with each other, and that's when I discovered music. You know, my mom was playing music, you know, old school music, grandma, and then I discovered that my uncle played music. He had his own record label. He had, you know, tracks that was on Cube 93 back in the day that, you know, turned into gold plaques. And so I used to see him downstairs at my grandma's house playing the piano, and that kind of interested me in music, just, you know, watching him. And plus I was kind of, you know, secretly, you know, influenced by music by then. And so, you know, I started writing music when I was 10 years old, you know, and lyrics and stuff. And one day I had a homeboy who had a recording studio at his apartment in Auburn, Washington, and he always noticed that I always tell people, you know, I was going to pursue music. And so one day he called me up, was like, hey, I got a recording studio, you know, let's get in the studio, make music. And so that's how my first single, Make It Last Forever, came about. And ever since then, you know, it's just been, you know, I just been kind of sticking to it.
How was it growing up out here in the city?
I had a good childhood. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I wasn't spoon-fed, but growing up out here, you know, it taught me a lot. You know about, you know, survival, and, you know, and being your own, and, you know, because, you know, it gets rough out here in Seattle. You know, some certain parts, you know, that, you know, we're from, and, you know, and it's really nothing but poverty. But, you know, things is changing. Obviously, you know, everything's being gentrified. So, but yeah, you know, I didn't have a hard background or childhood, but as I got older, you know, and stepping to, you know, being my own man, that's when, you know, the challenges come, life challenges, you know.
Okay, so what school did you go to out here?
For elementary, I went to Bailey Gasser. That's on 14, yes, sir. And then I went to middle school, Middle School. That's by Miller Community Park. That's just up the street from here. And actually, you guys know who Macklemore is. He's from, you know, the city. I actually went to school with him, and before he blew up in middle school. A lot of people, you know, don't know that, but you know, I actually knew him. You know, then I moved out of Seattle. You know, my mom got married, we moved to Tacoma. I stayed out there for a couple years, and that's when, you know, shit changed for me. When I was 16, that's when I started, you know, trying to be like my big brother, around the streets, you know, hang out with the wrong crowd. You know, went from a goody two-shoe boy to, you know, basically a menace, you know, in, you know, certain people's eyes. And yeah.
So what made you fall in love with making music?
Fall in love, just the process of it. Like when you're making something, in the process of making something, it gives me an adrenaline rush, and just knowing that, you know, I'm working towards I'm doing something that's gonna give me more exposure, my brand, my name and stuff. So it's like the process of, you know, making things, not, you know, always, you know, just, you know, putting it out is one thing, but it just, for me, it's just, you know, I get excitement when I'm in the making of doing something.
Okay, so who are your top 5 artists that influenced you?
I'm gonna say number 1, Nipsey, just because he taught, you know, self-independence and, you know, invested. Young Dolph, he was the same, just like the same as Nipsey. I'm gonna say J. Cole, just because he stayed in his own lane, but, you know, know, he's one of the, to me, he's one of the top artists in the mainstream just because, you know, he keep it real with himself, you know, and people, you know, he's different and people, you know, accept, you know, his message and what's he trying to bring. I'm gonna say for fourth, Euros, he's from Las Vegas. He's more of a conscious rapper, just like J. Cole. People compare him, you know, to Drake because he's singing and rap, but to me, you know, he's more, you know, he's not. He's different. He's more conscious. He's, you know, more aware. He's more, I'm gonna say, real life. You know, Drake to me is kind of, you know, he's too commercial to even compare it, you know, to, I'm gonna say the fifth, Dizzy, right? He's from Las Vegas. I mess with him because, man, dude, he's a lyrical beast and he's conscious and he can make any type of record, you know, like, yeah.
Okay. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, more businesses. I got my own merch, as you can see, you know. So more businesses, even open, you know, start my own record label, work with, you know, sign my own artists, you know, and stuff like that. But not do it how these record labels are doing, you know. Give them, you know, give the artists what you know they deserve and stuff like that. But like restaurants, it could be food trucks, it could be anything, you know. I got people that, you know, people that I know that got talent, and you know, and basically, you know, I'm getting myself together, putting myself on so I can help bring other people up, their talents, you know. I got a couple more chains because I lost.
So what made you get this pendant?
That's my dad name is Nicholas. I call myself young Nicky, and I look just like him. And so it's basically a remembrance of him. And so all my loved ones, you know, they're going to be around my neck. I'd rather, you know, represent them and then, you know, try to act, you know, try to stunt. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to, you know, send a message, you know.
So, is there any tattoos that you have that are really important, or are there any current tattoos that you're trying to get soon?
I got my niece, Jocelyn. Yeah. Then I'm trying to get my dad's name on me because I'm young Nicky. Cousins, you know, name on me and stuff like that, just because, you know, it's a piece of me, you know, a piece of my pain, and you know, and yeah. A representation of them.
Okay. So if there was 3 words that would describe you, what would it be?
3 words. I am different. Yeah. I'm different.
One state that you would want to move to, what would it be?
Atlanta. Just because it's more opportunities. Atlanta, you know. Got a lot of big music scene, you know. Seattle, you know, love Seattle, but sometimes you do gotta change your scenery, you know, and tap into different people, because you're not just gonna make it, you know, just in one place.
Would you ever want to sign a deal?
Yeah, if it was a partnership deal, like my merch, you know. You know, they get a cut, but, you know, I get, you know, most of it, you know. I want to have ownership of everything I, you know, create. And so, yeah, if it got to be a record deal, probably, yeah, it could be a distribution deal, you know. Just like the, you know, basically this is what the merch is, you know, so, yeah.
If so, what was the most that you would take to sign a deal? To make you want to sign a deal, if they offered?
It could be $1 million, because I think you can do something with that if you know what you're doing, you know, and make the right moves, meet the right people, and you know, and yeah, and you know, invest your money right, you know, into your craft, or what, you know, your music, your merch, everything, yeah.
How many videos have you shot within these couple of years?
Couple years, I shot 2 videos. One is Make It Last Forever. That's the first song I ever dropped on all platforms. And people love that so much because it's a old school Key Sweat song from the 80s. And you know, the new generation can relate and the old generation can relate. And the way I'm rapping on there, you know, it's crazy, you know. And actually, you know, me and Ivan Shoes got to do a one mic drop to that, you know. You know, it is the summertime, so yeah. And on my EP, Versatile, it's the single off Versatile. That's on my shirt. Yeah. So, yeah, I still got some more, you know, videos coming and more work to put in.
So I noticed that a lot of people love the cityscape that you dropped. How do you feel about that?
I like it because it got me a award from Yo ATL Raps. That's why I love Atlanta, because obviously they support, you know, me a lot, you know, outside, you know the city and stuff. So yeah, just getting that showed me, you know, I'm doing something right and keep pushing, you know. I can take it further than just Seattle, you know. That's how I'm, you know, looking at things right now.
You plan on dropping more projects anytime soon?
Videos, then probably, like I said, I got a couple songs that I want to drop a deluxe to the Versatile, you know. And I was thinking about dropping that, you know, probably later on this year, you know, just, you know, a couple more songs, you know, and then probably start working on an album. But take my time with that, because I want the features, you know, like how how I was rapping on Make It Last Forever. I want every song, you know, not like, you know, similar like that, but I want it, you know, to be a hit, like, you know, to me, like just like that, you know. So yeah.
So, Nicky, how old are you?
I'm 33, but I'll be 34 next Sunday, June 30th.
What do you plan on doing for your birthday?
What I'm doing now, you know, I feel like, you know, it's only the right thing to do, you know, especially on your birthday, you know, when you got a gift, or, you know, you're creative, or, you know, you got a talent, why not invest in your talent and, you know, celebrate your birthday that way? That makes me feel good, you know, and to me, that's the only way, you know, I feel like I should bring in my birthday right now.
So when can we expect Nicky to get on the show?
Ooh, performing? I'm performing at a pool party July 27th in Virginia, and that's you can follow it on Instagram at FMG Social Club. They host events, you know, with models and stuff like that, and so they heard my song Bounce, which I'm promoting on social media right now, and they wanted me to perform that song because it kind of fit the vibe, and it do, so why not, you know? It's taking is a risk.
So do you feel social media is a big important impact in the music industry?
Yeah, because it's not like how it was back in the 90s, you know. It's all social media. You can really make money off Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anything. Any social media you can make some money off of, and which is good because it's making more easier, you know. You got people, you know, that say, oh, the new generation got it easier than back in the day, but that's how it's supposed to be, you know. You should want the new generation to get better than you and be better, you know, than, you know, what's going on, you know, because the music industry, it evolves every 5 years. You know, there's always new generations coming up every 5 years, so yeah.
Fast food.
If I could say fast food, I'm gonna say McDonald's, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe because, that's, something quick, fast food, it could be, you just left the club with your homeboys, get a, bite to eat or, something like that. Yeah, I'd say McDonald's or something. Yeah, McDonald's.
Oh, there's a couple of things you can tell to the youth. What would it be?
Follow your dreams. Don't let nobody put nothing in your ear. Don't let nobody trick you, into doing something that ain't you. Be yourself. Cause I'm myself 24/7. Don't care about being liked or the people who like you and love you, are gonna gravitate toward you. What's meant to be is gonna always gonna come in your life. So yeah, just like I think this new generation got it down pack. Like, hey, we living our life, and this is how we're doing things, and yeah, just follow your heart, before you follow anything else.
If so where can everybody go check you out, your music?
You can find all my music, even Make It Last, the single Make It Last Forever, including the EP Versatile, which is 4 songs, on all platforms. You can follow me on YouTube at Young Nicky, Instagram, Born to Lose but Built to Win, same as Facebook, or type in Young Nicky, TikTok, Young Nicky 1990, and same as Twitter, Young Nicky 1990. Yeah, and just subscribe, tune in, because I got some content on the way. A couple things special, to me, that I want to share to people. So yeah.